Hello guys and welcome to Code Make Life Simple. In this lecture or video, we will be learning or we will be doing some coding challenges which are usually asked in a lot of MNCs interviews. So this is a PHP based coding challenge in which we have to find the second largest element in an array and write a function to find the second largest element in an array without using sort, max, count, or any PHP built-in functions. So in this lecture or playlist, we will be uploading a lot of videos related to all of these PHP, JavaScript, and other languages-based coding challenges, which are usually asked in MNC's interviews, so that you can guys also have an idea what kind of questions or what kind of coding challenges are given in the interviews. So let's move to the straight to the answer. So this is the array given to us. Okay, so we cannot use count or any other if built-in function get the length. So what are we going to do to get the length of the array? First, obviously, we want to know the length of the array. So we will be uh, taking the length of the array as 0, and we will be creating a while loop in which we will be yes guys. So we will be we have to know the length of the array. For that, we will be running a while loop. Is set $array. Is set is to check whether the array has the value at $length, and if there is value, obviously the loop will start, and for that we will be just counting the length. So we'll be increasing the length by 1. If there is value at 0, length plus plus. If there is value at 1, length plus plus. If there is value at 2, length plus plus. This is the logic behind this. Simple logic. But we are so habitual of using inbuilt functions, we forget these kind of simple logics. So this is why all of these companies ask these kind of questions, just to give us some tricky challenges, which in which we will get like uh, get some we will be we will be stuck. So with it, and after doing this, we will be going the length to know the length of the array, and I have actually here's the length of the array, that is 15. Quite simple. And now we have to find the second largest element in an array. We have to find large element. And to do that, to find the first largest element in the array, we will be declaring a max value variable going to be $array 0. And now we have assigned a max value to the first element of the array. Now, let's assume that first element of the array is the maximum value. Now, what we will be doing, we will be using a for loop. $I is equal, or we can use $I equals to 1, because we have taken the first value as the max value, and now we are going to loop it from the second value, which is index number 1. And to do that, we are going to I is smaller than $only array $length I. Okay, so now we are going to run a condition. And what is that? What is that? Like if $max, if you want me to do this kind of, if you want me to not use English, or you want me to uh, like speak in Hindi as well in my lectures, you can just comment it down. So I will be knowing कि मेरे को हिंदी में बोलना है या English. Like, so whatever language you consider well. So if $max value is smaller than $array I, Then, if the max value is smaller than the next value, then we are going to change the max value, and this is going to be now array dollar array. And now, if we will echo dollar max value, we will be getting the highest value from this array. And I guess which is this 100 is the highest value in this array. So I guess we will be getting that only. Yeah, we will be getting max value. Now what we want to do, we got the max value, and now we will again be running a loop to find the second largest value. What we want. Yeah. So what are we going to do is again what are we going to do? I'm going to assign this second value, and let us assume that uh, element at position 0 is the second largest element. Let's assume that it is the second largest element in the whole array. I guess which is not. So what are we going to do? We have again second max value, which is 45, and now we are going to compare it with all other elements, Mm, except of uh, in this, we have taken second max value as the first element of the array. Is like that, and we are going to compare it with all the other elements. How are we going to do that? To do that, we are going to compare if second max dollars second max value is smaller than the dollar array I, and when we comes up with a condition which is like I am going to run it inside of it. If then dollars second max value is equal to dollar array of I. Okay, and now we have set the like again we have done the above statement, but in this one we will be getting we will be doing it only if dollar second max value is not equals to dollar, then only we want to return this statement. Otherwise, we don't want it. This is what we want to do. But if only just I can use this conditional thing here itself. And so what we'll be doing, um, we were writing here second max value in this place, which is wrong. So this was the mistake. That is why we were getting this was the mistake that we will be doing. We don't have to write here second max value because it is not set till now. And what are we going to write it here? Right, we are going to write the comparing element of the array which we are comparing right now, which is dollar I, and it should be less than dollar. So what are we doing? We are doing that we have set our max value, which is not a maximum value from the array, and we are going to compare it with all the elements array one by one. And if this condition satisfies, that is the first element of the array, that is 45 right now. And if 45, because we have mentioned array 0, 45, 45. So if we are saying second max value, that is 45, is smaller than array dollar I, which is dollar I is 1, that is 78. So yes, obviously 45 is smaller than 78. This condition renders correctly. And after this condition renders correctly, we are going to check other next uh, condition, that is dollar array I, which is right now 78. That is uh, 78 should also be lesser than the maximum value from the array, which is we have found in this one, and which is 100. So obviously 78 is lesser than 100, which is satisfies this array, and then the second max value is going to be 78. And then again we are going to check it. And in the case of 100, it will not work because this condition is going to be satisfied in that also, because the second max value is lesser than the in case of 100, 100 is greater than the second max value. Like if we think till now, 90 would be the second max value till now, till this iteration. 90 would be the second max value, and 90 is less than 100, which is correct. But uh, the the array which we are checking right now is 100, and which is not smaller than max value, which we have found earlier, is that is 100. This condition doesn't go well. Then the second max value is not going to be 100, and then after that 4, 67, 88, 21, it will uh, do this thing as per our required, which is to find the which is to find this second most highest value from the. So to find the second most highest value from the array, first we would have to know the array length, and then we have to find the maximum value, and then we have to rerun the loop to get the second most highest value from the array as per the code that I have written here. So as now, if we're going to check in our browser, it is going to show us. So this is what we want to do, and we can also right, um, as concatenating this string with the variable. 90 is the value. So yeah, it's good to go. And I guess it's all clear to everyone. Hope you like this video and follow for more content like this. Stay tuned and thank you for watching.